Keep your hands where I can see them.
There's a dealer Carter needs taken off the board. You need to pay him a visit and take him out.
Whose drugs you steal?
Brighton Beach Russians. Ran by this ugly mother that he...
Kill Zion by the end of the day, and we'll have a deal.
I told you to handle it, not Greek St. Patrick. What did you tell him about us?
I didn't tell him, right? I handled it. Me.
Your task force is compromised. You got a dirty cop on your squad.
Somebody help! Somebody help me!
What up with the YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? I'll go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4, Episode 6. This is my thoughts, my review, my recap, my opinion on Episode 6, and how I felt about the episode overall. Power Book 2 Ghost is finally back after a long 2-month hiatus, so today I'm going to recap Episode 6 and break that down for y'all. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, and you like the videos that I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all content I post on my channel, and leave your theories and comments down below in the comment section, and y'all let me know y'all predictions for these next upcoming episodes. Now overall, this episode was fire. This is how you come back from a 2-month break, goddammit. Episode 6 was fire from the start to the finish. We saw multiple people get taken out in this episode. Your boy Zion got taken out in this episode, as well as Wiley Adams and Kamal Tate. I'm still surprised that Kamal Tate got taken out in this episode, because I thought he was going to get smoked in episode 7, but it happened in this episode, which I'm not tripping about, because at the end of the day, I already knew he was going to get smoked by Don Carter sooner than later. I knew Don Carter was going to smoke him once Kamal found out that Don Carter and his task force was dirty, and that's what happened in this episode. Your boy Kamal Tate got smoked by Don Carter, and I can't lie, Kamal low-key brought it on himself, to be honest, because why would you tell this nigga Don Carter that you know that him and his task force is dirty? Like, bruh, you really gonna open your mouth to Don Carter out of all people and tell him about his task force being dirty? Like, come on now, bruh. You asked for that, Kamal Tate. I'm sorry, you asked to get smoked. You should have already known what time it was, bruh. Especially after he was able to piece all the stuff that was going on in this episode between Don Carter and the Tejadas. Kamal should have already known what time it was, bruh. He should have already known that Don Carter was going to take him out for this. And far as how was Kamal Tate was able to put the pieces together and figure out that Don Carter and his task force was dirty, is because when Don Carter and his task force raided the Tejadas house to question them about the drugs that Drew and Monet stole in episode 5, as well as trying to figure out who was Monet's supplier, Don Carter received a text from somebody letting it be known to him that one of Monet's soldiers that was with her in episode 5 when she stole Noma's rib, who goes by the name of Zay Green, was still alive after Don Carter and his task force shot him. And this was a problem for Don Carter, because he did not need this Zay character to go running his mouth and telling everybody what happened with Don Carter and his task force, letting Monet and Drew get away with stealing Noma's rib, as well as letting it be known to the feds that Don Carter and his task force was the one that shot him. So Don Carter tasked Monet with giving him a name to the person of the drugs that they stole in episode 5, and Carter took Drew to jail so Drew could handle the Zay situation for Carter and take him out, which I'm going to talk about later on in this video. Now, later on in the episode, Monet decided to meet up with Don Carter at her bar, and she told Don Carter that the drugs that they stole in episode 5 belonged to the Russians, and she let it be known to Don Carter that the Russians is not about to go down without a fight. She like, bruh, the stuff that you pulling with us, like, that ain't gonna work with the Russians. They would rather die before they let the police extort them. And Monet was definitely right about that. She was not lying about this at all, because the moment Don Carter and his task force raided the Russians restaurant while the Russians was there having a meeting with Effie, they started letting off shots the moment they seen Don Carter and his task force running up in that restaurant. But they was not able to apprehend the Russian leader. He ended up getting away, as well as Effie. Effie was able to get away, but Effie almost got smoked in this episode. Effie life flashed before her eyes, because as she was trying to run out through the back door, one of the officers in Carter task force caught Effie. It was really looking like this cop was about to take out Effie, but one of the Russian soldiers shot the cop in his back, and he took the bag of money that Effie had and he let her go. But right after he took this bag of money from Effie, Nico ended up running into this Russian soldier and he took the bag of money and shot him right in front of Kamal Tate, because Kamal Tate was in the other room watching over. He saw the whole thing go down, and once he saw that take place, he realized that Nico was a dirty cop. So Kamal met up with Don Carter at the end of the episode to let Don Carter know that Nico is dirty, and he thinks that Nico is working with the Tejadas because he told Don Carter that he know that Zay Green is still alive, and he know that Zay ended up getting taken out while he was in jail, and he figured out that Drew and Zay was locked up in the same prison together, and Nico was the one that put Drew in this same prison as Zay so Drew can take out Zay. And he wants Don Carter to do something about this, assuming that Don Carter is a good cop. And Don Carter was like, nah, bruh, I'm not about to do nothing about this. Like, when my wife died, I realized in order to make the streets safe, we got to get as dirty as those animals, bruh. Like, I ain't about to turn in Nico Calder and snitch on him. It's not going to happen. As a matter of fact, bruh, you should consider being one of us and being a dirty cop. And I don't even know why Don Carter would even suggest this to Kamal Tate, because we already know Kamal Tate was not going to take this deal, bruh. He was not going to accept this at all. And Kamal had the nerve to sit there and tell Carter, I don't know, let me think about it for a second. The moment Kamal said that, I knew his fate was sealed, bruh. I knew it was just going to be a matter of time. Don Carter was going to take out his gun and shoot Kamal. And that's what he did. He didn't even give Kamal the chance to even think about it. He pulled out his gun and shot him. And with Don Carter doing this is about to create a whole lot of problems for his task force, as well as him, because I'm pretty sure y'all saw that episode 7 trailer. Your boy Rashad Tate will be returning in next week's episode. And Rashad wants answers, bruh. He wants to know the person responsible for his brother's death. And he is not about to let his brother's death go unanswered at all. Rashad is about to turn up in episode 7, bruh. This is about to cause a whole lot of issues for Don Carter and his task force in these next upcoming episodes of Book 2 Ghosts. And I honestly think Don Carter is going to try to pin this murder on somebody else, to be honest. It's because in the new Don Carter promo teaser that was released a couple of days ago, they showed a scene of Don Carter killing somebody and planting a gun on somebody in that promo teaser. So I do believe in episode 7, Don Carter is going to try to cover this murder up and frame it on somebody else. But at the same time, I do believe Rashad Tate is going to find out that Don Carter was the one that took out his brother. And I believe either Tariq or Rashad Tate or Monet is going to play a huge role in the downfall of Don Carter and his task force in this second half of season 4. And while I'm talking about Tariq, we saw Tariq kill Zion in this episode. Your boy Tariq finally got Zion out of the picture, which I was expecting to happen. They kind of let it be known to us in the part 2 teaser and trailer that Tariq was going to take out Zion. So I'm not surprised that Zion got smoked in this episode. And Zion brought this on himself as well, because he wasn't doing nothing but creating a whole lot of enemies in this episode. Because while Kane and Noma was having a meeting with Wally Adams, he did a drive-by and shot up the restaurant that Kane and Noma was at when they was having this meeting with Wally Adams. And Wally Adams got hit in the crossfire and he got killed, which pissed off Noma, because Noma was finally able to lock in this deal with Wally Adams to get the legitimate paperwork for her Jets parts company in the United States. But with Zion killing Wally Adams, this deal is off the table. So right after Zion did this, he received a phone call from Don Carter, and Don Carter went the hell off on Zion. He like, bruh, why did you kill Wally Adams? Like, do you know who you just shot? Wally Adams is one of the biggest power brokers in DC, bruh. Like, do you know who you just shot? Like, this was stupid for you to do. And they got you on camera, bruh. They got you on camera still in the vehicle that you used in the drive-by shooting. Like, come on now, bruh. And Don Carter was telling him, he like, bruh, I ain't gonna be able to keep looking out for you and protecting you. Like, everybody in the New York City Police Department is about to be looking for you, bruh. And Zion did not care about what Don Carter had to say. Zion threatened to go public and tell everybody that Don Carter and Zion is working together unless Don Carter continues to protect him and keep him safe, as well as giving him a crib to lay low at since he's hot. So Don Carter did that. He gave Zion an address to a house that was off the books that the feds used and told Zion to lay low there until he heard from him. But right after he got off the phone with Zion, he tasked Felicia with taking out Zion. He like, look here, bruh. The Internal Affairs is looking into the stuff that we got going on. Zion out here wilding the hell out, threatening to go public about the stuff that he got going on with us. Like, I need you to take care of this. Which Felicia agreed to. She agreed to take care of this for Don Carter. So while Felicia was on her way to go kill Zion, Felicia received a call from Internal Affairs because they found out that she'd been using aggressive force against suspects in the streets. And they wanted to have a conversation with her about that within the next hour. So while IA demanded to have a conversation with Felicia in the next hour, Felicia went back to the Tejada's house looking for Monet to try to get Monet to take out Zion for her. But Monet wasn't at the house, Diana was. So with Monet not being there, Felicia tasked Diana with taking out Zion for her. And Diana was not with this. She like, bruh, I ain't never shot a gun a day in my life. Like, bruh, I cannot do this for you. And Felicia was not trying to hear that. She told Diana straight up, if she doesn't take out Zion for her, she's going to make sure that Drew gets killed while he's in jail. So with Diana having no other choice, she agreed to this, but she went and talked to Tariq about this to see if it was possible if he could do this for her because she ain't never killed nobody a day in her life. And while she was up at Stansfield talking to Tariq about this, Effie overheard the conversation that Diana and Tariq was having, and she saw Diana run to the bathroom to throw up, which gave Effie the confirmation that Diana was pregnant. But when Diana came out the restroom, Effie told Diana and Tariq straight up in their faces that they should consider getting an abortion because with them two as parents, their baby is screwed, which was a very harsh thing to say. I'm not gonna front. This was very harsh for Effie to say. Like, damn, Effie, you that jealous that you not having a baby with Tariq? Like, damn, what the baby do to you? The baby ain't did nothing to you. You want to get mad at somebody, get mad at Tariq. And shit, she was definitely mad at Tariq about this. But Diana wasn't tripping off of what Effie had to say. Diana was more so worried about Felicia Lewis and Felicia Lewis tasking her with taking out Zion for her. But right after Diana told Tariq what Felicia wanted Diana to do, Tariq went to go have a conversation with Davis and told Davis about this. And Davis was telling Tariq that Zion is creating a whole lot of enemies, as well as telling Tariq about him taking out Wiley Adams and messing up the whole deal that Wiley Adams and Noma had going on. And with Tariq hearing this from Davis, he decided to use this as an advantage to get back on Noma good graces and take out Zion for her. And Noma agreed to let Tariq take out Zion for her in exchange for her to be Tariq's connect. But Noma tells Tariq that he got to the end of the night to do this. So Tariq and Brayden pulled up to the hideout where Zion was hiding at. At the moment Zion peeped out his peephole and saw Brayden outside his door fidgeting and moving around, he knew something was off with Brayden. And he ain't even give Brayden a chance to gather his thoughts. And the next thing you know, Zion snatched up Brayden and threw him inside the apartment and started beating his ass. And Tariq tried to run in there when Zion did this, but Zion hit Tariq with a sweet chin music kick, and Tariq dropped his gun. Like, bruh, Zion was up in there beating the hell out of Brayden and Tariq, bruh. He threw this nigga Brayden through a wall. He punched Tariq in his face multiple times, and he was close to taking out Tariq too, and he was choking him. Like, Zion was really tossing these niggas around that apartment like a rag dog, bruh. But as Zion was choking out Tariq, Brayden came from the opposite side and he started choking Zion out. He grabbed a piece of glass off the ground and stabbed Zion multiple times before he took the kill shot on him. And the crazy thing about this is Felicia got Tariq and Brayden on camera killing Zion, bruh. There was a camera that was hidden inside this house that Zion was hiding out at that nobody did not know about until Felicia pulled up the video footage from the camera and saw Tariq and Brayden kill Zion. And she got pissed off about this because she wanted Diana to kill Zion. And with Tariq doing this, Felicia assumed that Diana told Tariq about Don Carter and his task force being dirty. So she pulled up on Diana and confronted her about this as Diana was getting ready to meet up with Tariq. And Diana was telling Felicia that she ain't tell Tariq nothing and she wasn't really trying to hear anything Felicia had to say. She like, bruh, I ain't tell Tariq about y'all being dirty. At the end of the day, whatever you got going on with Don Carter, that's between you, not me. Like, you ain't about to keep bossing me around, bruh. I'm out. And as Diana was walking off, Felicia tried to grab Diana, and Diana backhand Felicia and smacked her in her face. And the moment she did this, I already knew what time it was. Right after Diana slapped Felicia, Felicia started putting hands and feet on Diana. And she stumped Diana in her stomach multiple times. Like, I ain't gonna front. I really felt bad for Diana after watching this scene. Like, Felicia ain't have to do all that. I knew Diana and Felicia was going to get into a fight which could possibly lead to Diana having a miscarriage. But damn, Felicia, she ain't have to do all that. Like, Felicia went overboard. I did not expect Felicia to do that much. Like, she definitely went overboard with this one, bruh. And the real question is, will Diana and Tariq baby survive? And honestly, I feel like that baby is gone, bruh. I feel like Tariq and Diana baby is out of here. I cannot see Diana and Tariq baby being born after this fight that happened between Diana and Felicia. If Diana doesn't have a miscarriage and her and Tariq is able to have this baby, then God bless. But I just cannot see Diana having this baby after this fight that happened with her and Felicia. And as far as Felicia might as well get ready to suffer the consequences for this, because I do believe in episode 7, Diana's going to take out Felicia. Like I said in my theory video I did about Don Carter a couple of days ago, I really feel like Diana's going to be the one to take out Felicia. I definitely believe Felicia is going to be Diana's first kill, especially if that baby gone. Like, if that baby is gone, oh yeah, bruh, Felicia is definitely going to get smoked, bruh. Whether if that baby survive or not, Felicia is out of here. And I can't wait to see how this is going to play out in episode 7, because Felicia is definitely one of my death predictions going into this next upcoming episode. I definitely believe Felicia will get taken out in episode 7, to be honest. Now, coming back around to Drew, we saw Nico drop off Drew at jail so he could take out Zay for them. And while Drew was locked up, he overheard Zion soldier Roman, who was arrested by Don Carter and his task force in episode 3, having a conversation with somebody when they was at lunch eating. And in this conversation that he's having with this person, he's telling this person that he's going to tell his lawyer about Don Carter and his task force being dirty, and he's going to snitch on them. So Drew decided to call Nico and let him know about this. And he told Nico that he'd kill Roman for them only if he could get a lieutenant role and Don Carter and his task force stop treating Drew like he's just a worker. And Nico was cool with this. He like, bruh, if you take out Roman for us, I'll talk to Don Carter and you know what I'm saying, I can see what's up with him and we can make this work. So in episode 7, it's looking like your boy Drew is going to take out Roman for Don Carter and his task force. And honestly, bruh, I don't know why Drew would even offer to do this for Don Carter and his task force. Because the only thing they're going to do is just hold this over Drew's head and continue to get Drew to do their dirty work for them. Like, Drew is not about to get what he wants out of this deal, bruh. Don Carter and his task force is not about to give Drew what he wants at the end of the day. Only thing Drew is doing for Don Carter and his task force is getting rid of their problems for them. Like, this is not about to benefit Drew at all. So in next week's episode, in episode 7, we're going to see Drew take out Roman, and I do believe Drew is going to get the job done, and he's going to get out of jail too. Now, before I end this video, I want to talk about Noma and her backstory, because we learned a lot about Noma and her backstory in this episode when Tariq was kicking it with Anya. Because after Anya got done smashing Tariq at his dorm room, they started to talk about their family and their backstories, and Anya revealed to Tariq that her dad used to be in the oil business. And Anya told Tariq about the family that she got in Nigeria and how she wants to go to Nigeria, but Noma won't take her to Nigeria. As well as letting it be known to Tariq that Noma got a brother that lives in Nigeria. And with Anya revealing all of this stuff to Tariq, I believe Tariq is about to use this to his advantage to try to take down Noma and take away her whole operation from her. I definitely believe Tariq is going to use this information that he got from Anya to his advantage to try to get rid of Noma once and for all. And if I was Noma, I would keep my eyes on Anya, because I just got that weird feeling that Anya is about to backdoor her mama. When Anya finds out the truth that her mom had something to do with her father's death, which I'm expecting to happen, Anya is going to lose her mind. And it's bad enough that Tariq and Noma is now back working together. Like, bruh, Anya is going to lose her mind when she finds out the truth about her mama and what she really does. I'm definitely expecting Anya to crash out on Noma when the truth is revealed. And I can't wait to see Tariq's next move when it comes to him trying to take down Noma, because I do believe in these last upcoming episodes of Book 2 Ghost, I do believe Tariq will take down Noma once and for all, and he will find a way to rise to the top of the drug game. But other than that, I ain't got too much else to say about episode 6. Episode 6 was fire. This was a great way to start off the second half of season 4. I can't wait to see episode 7 as well as episode 8, 9, and 10. Y'all leave y'all predictions down below in the comment box, so y'all let me know y'all predictions for these next upcoming episodes of Book 2 Ghosts. If you like this video that I uploaded and created, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm, and hit that post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all content I post on my channel. More videos is on the way. New content is coming soon. Stay on the lookout for that. And also, if you haven't already, make sure y'all check out my season 4 teaser breakdown to Power Book 3 Raising Canaan. I dropped the season 4 teaser breakdown a couple of hours ago, so if you haven't already, make sure you check that out. I will leave the link down below in the comment section. Much love to everybody that's supporting the channel and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe, and God bless. I'll see y'all later.